Mhm. So before I explain about sutta, this number two also linked to this. Does one remove the kilesa fast before reaching to nibbana, or other ways round? Why it is that we do not have to practice or develop the Sopanachita and Chitasika? What I understand is that is to remove the kilesa first. To remove the kilesa is, do you think, very easy before reaching to the nibbana? That is how to release of this kilesa. That is now Sabba Sawa Sutta, what the Buddha mentioned of how to release the kilesa. You say before reaching the nibbana, one remove the kilesa. You see, otherwise in other way round. Other way round means after reaching the nibbana, only kilesa remove. Removing and eradicated is different. No? That is, remove for a while. After that, they come back again. Remove for a while. After they come back again. This kilesa, very, very cunning one. Make us the whole sansara. This kilesa cheating to us. That is what the Buddha mentioned of this in this Sabbasava Sutta. To clear off our kilesa, they got 7 kinds of way. Number 1, dasana pahadaba. In Pali words, what the Buddha. Dasana means what you seeing the kilesa. Seeing the kilesa, how bad we must. Dasana means see. We see the faults, the mistake of the kilesa. So we don't want. Also seeing, under the seeing, if you seeing the nibbana, that kilesa finished. That is dasana. The first you see the seeing is experience, no? By the wisdom, not seeing by eye, seeing by wisdom. Then the first wrong view and the skeptical doubts and silabata wrong practice, no more already. That is totally can eradicate it. The first one, what the Buddha say. Cannot be round one, other way round one. Because if you remove the kilesa, yes, remove, they come back again. To eradicate it, had to fully, totally to clear of me in future never be arise. That is important part. Punaboa. Punaboa means na punaboa. Puna means gain cannot be coming to disturb to us. Kilesa. That is by the mega and pala only can totally cannot be arise. So you reach to the first stage, your wrong view, your skeptical doubts. Your also three kilesa is wrong practice also. If you reach to first stage, this wrong view, wrong practice, and no any kinds of skeptical doubts never be coming back again to our mind, our process of our life until reach the nibbana. That is the not only for a while remove, come back for a while. That's the Buddha give seven kinds of ways. I summarize a bit. Need to explain for you all. Second way, that is in suttas is samvara pahadaba. Samvara means a block. We have to forbear and block. Meaning is all our kilesa. Where do we start? Start by seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and thinking. Six sense. The day I already mentioned, if you like, greed. If you don't like, hatred. If you don't know, delusion, loba dosa moha, right? That is base of the kilesa. All the kilesa is the base in there. What we block, the Buddha mentioned, to block means is all the our sense we have to block if you really want to clear the uh, kilesa. That is why in our Vinaya rules, this is giving to the bhikkhu one, right? So you cannot see here and there. You only see in go to the outside. You have to downcast about. You see here and there. If you go arms long, you got the pelanggaran already. You got the offense. You got the apathy. That's why how to clear block this way. Whatever people say, don't listen. Whatever see, don't. Ananda asked, when you meet with as a lady, how I can contemplate? Ananda, don't meet better. Buddha say, Buddha, already meet how? Oh, already meet, don't talk better. That is block our sense. So I have no choice, have to talk already. How to, if you think of that is like your real mother, real sister, some sort of like that, you think of have to talk. Ah, that is first Buddha say, don't meet. Don't meet means a block already, right? Ah, that is why to release of this our sense, we give the instruction. Whatever you see, don't think what is that. You have to seeing, right? Whatever we hear, don't think what is that. Hearing, smell, taste, touch. All the thing is why we give this instruction to block like that one. That is samvara hadaba. Second way Buddha give us. We all the Sayadaw, senior Sayadaw give in instruction is not blindly give. That is according to the sutta. Uh, we have to know. When you note hearing or seeing, you not much thinking about so much already. Why? Very beautiful lah, very ugly lah, what? All the thing is after you, without noting, that is your mind generate. When you just at the present, you note, you can clear off your kilesa. That is second way. The third way is patisivana pahadaba. Patisivana means we are using in our life necessary things we have to use. Four requisites: foods, lodging, wearing, and medicine. All the thing is when we use, we must clear off our defilement. For example, Pachawakana means you have to contemplate on our foods. This food is not for strength and not get some sort of to beauty or whatever. Not for playful or not strength or just to maintain of our mind and body to be proceeds of this life to practice Sila Samadhi Panya. That is what we have to contemplate. Using the rope also the same. I'm using the rope just to cover off my body and to protect of cold or what. Some sort of to protect of the mosquito. Like that have to contemplate and not for beauty not for load good or whatever you cannot want. That is what the Buddha give us. The monastery or temple or whatever building also the same. To protect of our sun or wind or have to contemplate on like that. That is for using time how to clear off our defilement, our kilesa. That is Buddha's gift. Third way, whatever we are using are not for sensual desire to raise up, have to block up. That is number three. So number four is the Adivadana Pahadaba. Adivadana means is forbear and patient to clear off our defilement. Where the places need to forbear and patient. Hot, we have to forbear. Cold, we have to forbear. And hungry, we have to forbear. And another one is whatever associate with, if you don't like one, you have to forbear. Then everything is patiently have to forbear. If you forbear mean to overcome of our desire and greed and attachment. That is why if you cannot forbear already, now you sitting, pain, whatever it is, we have to forbear. 1 hour, you make determination. So pain. Cannot forbear. Cannot forbear, you cannot reach to the standard of concentration and mindfulness. That is why forbear also can overcome of the kilesa. That is why we always say good or bad, it is not our business. To know enough. Forbear is good. Okay, good. Just note, take to understand. Good also, not always. Come after that, change, go. Bad situation, pain now, what our restless, all the thing is also. It's not our duty. They have their own causes. Just accept, forbear, and can overcome. For why, if you forbear and patiently, you can see you the changing of this suffering. No, all the suffering is we need to forbear. That is based on hot, cold, hungry. All the thing is what unpleasure feeling. Also, here they say is a mosquito also need to forbear. All the thing is that is adiwa sana pahadaba. You have to forbear, then it's going to overcome. If you cannot forbear, difficult to overcome. Also, number 5 is to avoid pariwajana pahadaba. In Bali, pariwajana pahadaba means to avoid this the dangerous place and dangerous people. Also, in dirty place and dirty environment, also we have to avoid. Yeah. What mentioned is, let's say, dangerous places. Sometimes the place is very noisy or whatever. It is a danger for us to clear. If what we don't like, the place also dangerous. If you like that place also dangerous. Ah, the person mean is the bad people also dangerous for us. For example, very talkative people, we have to avoid. Mm. To if you don't like, if you like, all the thing is you don't involve with that. That is you have to avoid them. Uh, that person come to here, you have to go the other way. Then is you protect your kilesa to coming out. Otherwise, your kilesa, if the person you don't like, you meet him, yeah, you got angry also coming out, right? What the Buddha mentioned of all the monk is you want to raise up your spiritual way, have to uh, follow this side of that is a privujana pahadaba, how to overcome of our defilement. Hmm. That is why we are not allowed to talk when we are intensive practice, right? So number 6 to avoid mean is trees of thinking don't arise in our mind. That is what in Pali word is vinodana pahadaba. Have to clear off three thinking. Thinking means kama vitaka, vyavara vitaka, vihita vitaka. That means what we think of sensual, sexual desire. That is when arise must be clear off. That is kama vitaka. Sometimes it's arise. That is not suitable with our practice. Have to clear off. Second one is a vyavada. Vyavada is what we don't like. Uh, like want to torture other people, want to revenge other people, some sort of mind. There's arise already. Yeah, that is not suitable. I need to clear off. That is we know the means have to clear off. Why that type of thinking is coming in pop up already, make our defilement will be grow. That is why we declare. We have means want to be bad of other people, thinking of other people, how spoil one, how to get spoil and how to get destroy other people, some sort of the bad things, like that sort of thinking when arise. For example, some competition. Uh, Normally outside now, there is a worldly side, also in spiritual side also. After you got out of jealousy, other people want to press other people, like that sort of thinking. It is so we cannot have to clear off. Then only it is number 6 to clear our defilement. The Buddha give in this two sutta. The last method is Bhavanaya Bahadaba. Bhavanaya Bahadaba means to develop of our mind, to get it off the kilesa. To develop means here the mention of 7 kinds of bujanga. Bujanga means our investigation mind and mindfulness, satisfaction have to develop. And piti, pasati. Piti means zest, pasati means tranquility, have to develop. Uh, After that is viriya, piti, pasati, and samadhi, concentration, to develop means then all these after samadhi develop already, balance of our faculty is upekha. Then only that is Pujinga. Now what we are practicing is to clear of this the most advanced way how to remove our kilesa. That is that is first. Have to develop. The wisdom will be cause and effect. We must understanding of this mind and body, cause and effect, come and go. All these developing is itself is reduce of our kilesa. Slowly reducing. Then they reach to one level of stage, they cut off. The cut off mean is totally eradicated. Then you reach to the mega and pala. That is these 7 kinds of way how to develop us to clear of our defilement. Based on this developing of the Bujanga mean at the same as we go Sila, Samadhi, dan Panya. After we keep our morality is pure, concentration build up, and understanding level slowly build up. Then only they reach to the Mega and Pala. Then only can see the Nibbana. There is no way round. Yeah. We need to do that to practice developing the Sobhana Citta means Kusala. Kusala means that the same as all this developing is the Sobhana Citta and Citasika is all are wholesome mind. Every wholesome mind is without mindfulness, no way to arise. That is Sabacita, Sabasobana, Sadarana, Chitasika is the base on the mindfulness. That is why we are based on 4 foundations of mindfulness to reach to the Nibbana. So what we may reach to the Nibbana And another question is the Arahant reach to the Nibbana is the same or not? We ask. We can say the same. Sotapanna reaching this Nibbana. Anagami also reaching this Nibbana. Sakadagami, Anagami also reaching to this Nibbana. Arahanta, Arahanta means also reach this Nibbana. Nibbana is not others, many things. Only cessation of suffering is only a condition, all the suffering will cease. About Nibbana, you can explain about the Nibbana. I can explain many way of the quality of the Nibbana. There is, I think tonight I will stop here. Next section, I will explain you many virtues of the Nibbana. Nibbana is only one, but a lot of the virtue is explaining for the Nibbana. The most important is to clear of all the defilement that is the greatest one. Because of we are suffering because of our defilement. Less defilement, more beautiful, more less defilement, less suffering also. Less suffering, more to be uh, free from reach to the liberation. That is our way of practice to reach to our final goal. Hmm? So to section is we will stop here. Then wish you all, may you all be able to manage our mind to clear of all the asawa kilesa by step, keep on developing until reach to our final goal as soon as possible.
Sad, sad, sad.